Well guys, it's time to say funds are SAFU in the cryptocurrency world once again. So the headline news of the day is that Binance experienced some irregular trades. One of them, the most eye-opening one, being that one SYScoin was sold for 96 Bitcoins. What? Well, these irregular trades were caught Binance halted trades. They're resuming now, and ZZ came out to say,
funds are safe.
So we're gonna come and explore what happened, and of course, a new fund that was being set up by Binance called SAFU, which will safeguard futures from future trade irregularities. I can't say that word. We also have some news coming out of India regarding the banks. They're targeting the exchanges, and Supreme Court decides to do nothing about it. And finally, of course, we have the Ethereum gas crisis right now. So it seems like gas prices are still very high due to Fcoin's crazy ass policy for listing. So guys, everything and more covered in today's Boxmining Daily. Of course, everything covered here is my personal opinion, not financial advice. And if you want more daily updates, smash up that like button. So let's start off with the cryptocurrency markets. And honestly, today there's not much happening. We got a little bit of pullback from yesterday's explosive growth, but it's not really that much in the cryptocurrency world, 1 to 2% for the major currencies, and nothing of that much interest. The biggest news, of course, is the Binance SYScoin potential hack. So what exactly happened? Let's take a look at Binance's official detailed report coming off this incident. So they were pretty light on the details as to exactly what happened, which accounts were compromised, but it seems to be, yet again, these are relating to API keys. So what are API keys? These are keys that are given to users that allow trade from bots. So you can technically program a bot to trade cryptocurrency for you. But the problem is, if they're compromised, it means hackers can choose to buy one cryptocurrencies and pump that with all the accounts that they hacked. So it's likely that this is the case. They weren't very specific on the details. They just said, oh yeah, irregular trades were detected, but most likely if it's to do with API keys, that is what happened. Then in terms of API keys, they reset all of them. So if you do have a bot running on Binance, that means you have to reset those keys and make sure you keep them safe. The most important thing here is that SYScoin was the coin that the hackers chose to attack. So if you look at this crazy chart, SYScoin prices went up to the crazy moon. Absolutely lots of buy orders. It just seems like all the compromised keys just buying up SYScoin. Of course, there's not enough liquidity to keep the price stable. It just went up skyrocketing. And of course, Binance detected that and paused trading. So right now, there are rollbacks that are going to happen on irregular trades. So for the compromised accounts, for the crazy ass 75 Bitcoin orders for one SYScoin, those are going to get reversed. That's what Binance is saying. Irregular trades, that's going to get reversed. But if you're caught in the fray, so if you're not on a compromised account, it seems like they're not going to compromise. They're not going to reverse rollback these transactions. Rather, they're going to give you free trading. So that's kind of the compromise. So if it's done by yourself, then it's free trading. They're not going to roll back because, well, you personally did it. If you didn't do it, well, they're going to reverse those transactions. Lastly, of course, what's interesting is that they're going to set up a new secure asset fund for users, literally SAFU. So SAFU, and what it's going to do is it's going to give 10% off trading fees. So basically the profit that Binance makes is going to set up a special fund in case something like this happens. So that doesn't mean you should not watch out and secure your API keys though. So having them secure means that you're also protected in case something like this happens, because these rollbacks also mean that it's not going to be perfect. I mean, how do you fix something that's already been broken? I'd like to hear if you were negatively impacted by this hack. Were your API keys taken? And also, did you buy SYScoin when it's going up to the moon? Even right now, the current price of SYScoin is up. And that might just because people think, oh, perhaps there's going to be a second pump if the hackers can breach again. But that's not likely because all the API keys have been resetted. As a follow-up of yesterday's gas crisis, it seems like Ethereum's gas prices are still going up. Well, the interesting thing here is that the min price, so the baseline is 2 Gwei, but what happens with the median is that the median is at 53 Gwei. So what's happening is that different coins are trying to get listed on Fcoin. They're still trying to airdrop as many coins out as possible so they can have as many deposits as possible. So that's what's flooding the network with these shitty transactions. That being said, of course, there seem to be happening at spots, specific moments in time. And that's why there's such a big discrepancy in the prices. I mean, between 2 Gwei and 50 something Gwei, that's huge. So right now, I definitely want to say, if you guys are sending transactions on the Ethereum network, just be careful of what the current price is. Set it to a little bit, set it so it's a little bit higher, so you can get a trade going. Otherwise, it might not even go through in the next 24 hours. Lastly, we're going to cover the topic of India and its fight to get cryptocurrency adopted or to actually trade crypto. So what happened previously was that the Reserve Bank of India, RBI, they decided to, not support cryptocurrency accounts. So accounts of exchanges, those got frozen and people's funds got stuck. Then there was a petition for the Supreme Court. So they wanted the India Supreme Court to suspend that ruling, to say, this is anti-competitive, right? Crypto and banking has competition, and with the bank trying to cut off crypto, that's really trying to cut off competition, isn't it? But unfortunately, the ruling was not in the favor of cryptocurrency. So right now, these exchanges will not get these bank accounts. So this poses a big issue for users that have funds stuck on these exchanges. And I'd like to hear, if you guys live in India and you guys are in this situation, I'd love to hear what's happening. We've seen a few Telegram reports, and I'll do a more detailed episode about what is actually happening to users with funds on exchanges. And guys, that's it for today's episode. I'd love to hear what you guys think about this whole India RBI situation. Do you think maybe cryptocurrency community should just buy a bank so these exchanges can operate? I'd love to hear what your opinions are in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this episode. Remember to click the like and subscribe button, and of course, the notification bell to get notified of new videos when they get released. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.